with proper training to more energy and health. Muscles with brains and energy to enjoy. Avoid training mistakes, reduce your weaknesses, and strengthen your physical and mental performance. Written by Gerhard, Mandalka. Narrated by Wayman. Foreword. In the areas of health, performance, fitness, and weight loss, more and more edited images, half-knowledge, and misinformation are deliberately spread in the digital media by health providers in order to make money more quickly from new customers. Our hope is cleverly addressed, everything goes easily, quickly, and we can continue like this. With this book, I will provide you with knowledge and practical exercises so that you can make better decisions about your performance and well-being through correct knowledge. In this book, you will learn about the areas of fitness, psyche, and nutrition in an easy-to-understand way so that you can start making changes yourself. The linking of these three areas corresponds to the holistic view of us as human beings. The knowledge you get reflects the current state of science and has been practically tested in a health center in the field of physiotherapy with sick people, in the gym with more or less fit people, in companies with active breaks, and also by me in professional sports. Once you have dealt with the contents of the book, you will subsequently be able to influence your fitness, health, performance, stress with its reactions, and well-being more consciously. To do this, some of you will have to realize that, for example, your so-called sport is only exercise and not training after all, and could even cause more problems in the long term than it really helps. For the mostly unmotivated, there is guidance in Chapter 5 on how to start and then persevere with new behaviors. Each of us needs a clear awareness of the problem and the insight that we can contribute a lot to achieving our goal ourselves. In science, for example, it is assumed that we determine well over 50% of our health through our behavior and that our genes have a much smaller influence on us than we often think. Of course, there are genetic diseases and accidents where our influence is almost nil. However, even in these cases, we can achieve a lot of positive results through conscious changes in our lives. I never say that it is always easy. For over 25 years, I have been studying the fascinating influence of physiology and psychology on our performance, and thus on our health. I have always been interested in how I can train, learn, or set a world record as quickly as possible. The will to compete at all costs has also led me to professional sports and 2 world records, greatest distance covered in 1 hour, and 12 hours in indoor cycling. My experience, education, and degrees are Master in the field of prevention and health psychology, Business Psychologist, BA, Bachelor Professional of Physical Fitness, CCI.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?